How did you use an Uno reverse to turn your family's rules upside down? My mom had this ridiculous rule. I couldn't get a job until I graduated college. Her reasoning? Working teenagers become delinquents who drop out and ruin their lives. This wasn't just a casual suggestion. She made me sign an actual contract on my 16th birthday, promising I wouldn't seek employment. She said working would distract from my studies and lead me down a dark path of skipping school and hanging out with the wrong crowd. Meanwhile, she constantly complained about how broke we were. Couldn't afford new clothes for school, eating ramen noodles every night, behind on utility bills. The electricity got shut off twice my junior year, but somehow working was still forbidden. I had to ask permission to spend my own birthday money from relatives. She controlled every penny that came into the house, saying I was too immature for financial responsibility and needed to focus on being a student. But here's where it gets interesting. I started noticing things didn't add up. We'd be eating peanut butter sandwiches for dinner, then mysterious packages would arrive from QVC. Mom would hide shopping bags in her closet and claim they were necessities. When I asked why we couldn't afford groceries but could afford her new jewelry, she'd get defensive and lecture me about questioning adult decisions. The breaking point came when I found her credit card statements in the trash while taking out garbage. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. $347 at the casino in one weekend, $156 on MLM makeup she never used, $423 on QVC jewelry and gadgets, $89 on lottery tickets, $234 at another casino, all while we were supposedly too poor for me to have lunch money. I took photos of everything and started documenting her spending patterns. Casino visits every Friday night, online shopping binges during her lunch breaks, lottery ticket purchases at 3 different gas stations. That's when I got creative with her exact words. I started a tutoring club at school, technically not employment, just helping struggling classmates with math and science for voluntary educational donations. I made professional-looking flyers advertising academic assistance with suggested contributions. My first week, I made $180 helping kids with algebra and chemistry homework. Word spread quickly, and soon I had a waiting list of students who needed help. When Mom found the cash in my backpack during one of her random room searches, she immediately demanded to know where it came from. You told me I couldn't get a job, I said calmly. This isn't employment. It's educational assistance with voluntary contributions. I'm helping classmates succeed academically, which aligns perfectly with your emphasis on focusing on education. She tried to argue it was the same thing as working. I pulled out my phone and showed her the photos of her credit card statements. Interesting perspective from someone who spent our grocery money on slot machines while lecturing me about financial responsibility and the importance of education. Her face went completely white. She started stammering about how those were occasional treats and stress relief. Mom, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to continue my tutoring services because unlike gambling, it actually helps people and builds valuable skills. You can either respect my educational initiative or we can sit down with Dad and discuss where our bill money has really been going. The room went silent for about 30 seconds. I could see her mind racing, calculating how much trouble she'd be in if Dad found out about her secret spending. You keep those receipts private, she finally whispered. Only if you keep your opinions about my tutoring to yourself and stop treating me like I'm financially irresponsible. She never mentioned my job again. In fact, she started bragging to relatives about how entrepreneurial I was, helping other students while earning money for college. Over the next 2 years, I saved $200 from tutoring. I bought my own clothes, paid for my SAT prep books, car insurance, and even helped with some household expenses when things got really tight. Mom, still buying lottery tickets every week and wondering why we never have enough money. She'd complain about being broke while unboxing her latest QVC purchase. She started asking me for financial advice my senior year, saying I was so mature with money management. I just smile and remind her that some lessons can only be learned through experience. Last month, she asked how I got so good at budgeting and saving. I handed her a calculator and pulled up the photos of her old casino receipts on my phone. Practice makes perfect, Mom. Maybe you should try it sometime instead of relying on lottery tickets for financial planning. The best part? My tutoring business helped me realize I wanted to major in education. Turns out helping people learn is actually profitable and fulfilling. Who knew working could be such a positive influence on a teenager's future?